When it comes to buying a home, they say it's location, location, location. That may be, but it's also circumstance and timing. And now here in the Valley, it's safe to say it's a seller's market, setting records last year and into this year. Here this morning is Rich LaRue, president of the California Desert Association of Realtors. Good to have you with us, Rich.
Good to be here, Joe. Thanks. It's good to see you again.
How do you describe the housing market?
Insane. It certainly is a wild market. When you and I had a similar conversation about a year ago, we were talking about what we expect for 2020, and we expected a good year for real estate and a good year for buyers and sellers of real estate. And then along comes March and the original stay-at-home order. And everybody's just in a panic. We don't know what to expect. April and May, the housing market was horrible. We saw a drop off of 45% and 55% respectively for those 2 months. And then June happened and the rest of the year. And we finished the year up at levels of 2019. If you were to tell us that we were going to finish the year as strong as 2019 was mid-year last year, we just wouldn't have believed you. And the market is just crazed. There's a lack of inventory and prices have shot up.
And so is the reason because of the coronavirus and people really want to get out of hotspots at this point and move here?
Well, I don't want to pin it all on coronavirus, but there's a lot of other factors that are playing into this, which is we're not tied to our workplace as much as we were even a year ago. We have more options. Working from home has certainly opened up the ability to work or live any place a person wants to. We do have a number of clients who have moved here because they are working from home and they want to get out of a little apartment with no yard. They want a house, a pool, a yard, mountain views, good weather, you name it.
And so what cities in the Valley are probably reaping the success at this time?
Well, it's pretty much across the board, Joe. Every city has seen a rise in sales prices and also sales. There's a flurry of activity, and buyers need to expect that the property is going to sell at or maybe even above the listed price if it's priced well.
I've seen some buyers that are buying sight unseen. I know a neighbor of ours purchased the home just by looking it online.
But we have the technology now, and we have the ability to do that. Buyers have the ability to do that. Real estate professionals have the ability to market their listings very effectively through electronic media. And so prospective buyers can get a good idea of what that property really is.
And are you finding that maybe some sellers are maybe getting a bit greedy in a market like this?
Oh, yes, that always happens too. And it's a tough lesson to learn. Prices for any property in any market are really ultimately set by the buyer and what they are willing to pay, not according to what a seller thinks they need to get out of it or how greedy they might get.
How long do you think this wave can last?
We're looking at all the indicators, interest rates being low, the financial markets being strong. We see a good market through 2021, maybe even through 2022. We're very optimistic.
And so does this mean that developers will move forward with plans maybe they had on the books and kind of put aside, but now they think, okay, now is the time to build?
Also an interesting time and an interesting question, because yes, we are seeing that. We are seeing builders and developers buy up some of the tracts of land that have been sitting vacant. You also have another influence, which is the price of lumber has gone up quite a bit too. So you will see an uptick in prices of new homes just because of the cost of materials.
Rich, it's always good to see you, and it's good to see you when things are very positive and things are going well, and we hope this continues for as long as it can.
Thank you, and stay safe.
You too as well. And stay right there. We'll be right back.